Hi all, welcome to Math Easy. Today we are going to talk about the negative exponents. What is an exponent? An exponent tells how many times a number is multiplied by itself. Now let us see that in detail. Let us consider x to the power of minus n. Here x is called the base and minus n or negative n is called the negative exponent. According to law of exponents, x raised to the power of minus n is equal to 1 by x to the power of n, which means this 1 is the numerator. 1 is called the numerator and this x to the power n is called the denominator. What we are doing here is, when we have a negative sign with the exponents, you need to bring it down. That is, if you say x to the power minus n by 1, it's the same as x to the power minus n, right? This numerator becomes the denominator and the denominator becomes the numerator. Simple. You are just reversing it. That is why you are getting the solution 1 by x to the power of n. Now I will tell you with examples. Let us say 2 to the power of minus 2. One problem like this. What will you do? According to law of exponents, this will be equal to 1 by 2 to the power of 2 or 2 square. How to solve it? This is equal to 1 by 2 times 2, which is equal to 1 by 4. That's it. That is the final answer. Right? I will give you one more example. Say 3 to the power of minus 3. How to solve this? You will just, if you say by 1, it's the same, right? So the numerator becomes the denominator becomes the numerator. It's the same. It will be 1 by 3 to the power of 3, which is equal to 1 by 3 times 3 times 3. So which is 1 by, what is 3 times 3? This is 9. We have 1 3 which is standalone. Bring it down. What is 9 times 3? 27. So 1 by 27. So 3 times 3 times 3 is 27. So 1 by 27. This is the answer. So this is the concept for x to the power of minus n. Now consider, suppose if you have a negative exponent in both numerator and denominator. I have already told you the top position, this is the numerator, and whatever is down, that is the denominator. So consider this formula, x to the power of minus m by y to the power of minus n. That is, we have negative exponents in both numerator and denominator. Now, how will you solve this? Simple. This numerator becomes the denominator and this denominator will go up and becomes the numerator. That's it. So, you have x to the power of minus m, which will come down with the positive sign. Note this point. This minus n, this is the numerator as I told you, and this is the denominator. So from the numerator, when it comes down to the denominator, the value of the negative exponent will become positive. Note this. Here it is positive, here it is negative. Similarly, when the denominator becomes the numerator, the exponent sign will become positive. See, in the denominator it is minus n, and when it goes to the numerator part, it becomes positive. Now, I will tell some examples for this. Say, 2 to the power minus 3 by 4 to the power minus 2. Okay. So, in this case, as I told you, you have to reverse it. The numerator becomes the denominator becomes the numerator. So, 4 to the power minus 2 will go up and the sign of the negative 2 will become positive 2. Similarly, when the numerator becomes the denominator, the negative sign will become positive, 2 to the power of 3. Now you need to solve this. How to solve? What is 4 square? 4 times 4. What is 2 cube? 2 times 2 times 2. What is 4 times 4? It is 16. And how to solve this? 2 times 2 is 4. And bring this 2 down. 4 times 2 it's going to be 8. And you know how to solve 16 by 8. 16 divided by 8, you simply 8 2s are 16. So if you simplify, you will get the answer 2. And I have put another video for the simplification of the equations. So if you have not watched it, I would recommend you to check that. I have provided the link in the below description for simplifying equations. So this is how you will solve this. I will tell you one more example. 4 to the power of minus say 1 by 3 to the power of minus 2. How to solve this? Just reverse this. 3 square by 4 to the power of 1. What is 3 square? It is simply 3 times 3. 4 to the power of 1, 4. So the answer is going to be 3 times 3 is 9, 9 by 4. That's all is the answer for this. So this is about the equation x to the power minus n by y to the power minus n, which means we have a negative exponent in both numerator and denominator. So this is the first concept, x to the power of minus n, and this is the second concept. Now let us see, there is one more concept, which is the third concept of negative exponents. And the formula for that is going to be x by y to the power of minus n. That is, you have both x and y inside the parenthesis and you have a common negative exponent. This means what? According to law of exponents, this is equal to x to the power minus n by y to the power minus n. That is, you are just splitting this to 2. X raised to the power of minus n and y to the power of minus n. You are removing the parenthesis. As I told you, once this is done, this is the same as this form, right? So you can just cross the numerator and the denominator. So this will be the final output. Now I will tell you with an example. Consider 2 by 3 raised to the power of minus 2. Okay. So can we write this as 2 to the power of minus 2 by 3 to the power of minus 2? Yes, it is possible. And then cross the numerator and the denominator. 3 square. As I told you, when the denominator becomes the numerator, the negative sign becomes positive sign. And 2 square. The numerator is becoming the denominator. So positive sign. This is equal to 3 times 3 by 2 times 2, which is equal to 9 by 4. That's it. So now we have seen 3 concepts basically. The first concept is x to the power of minus n is equal to 1 by x to the power of n. That is the first concept. Second concept is when you have negative exponent in both numerator as well as denominator. That is x to the power minus n by y to the power minus n. In that case, you just need to interchange the numerator and the denominator, and you have to change this negative sign to positive sign. That is the second concept. Third concept is x by y to the power of a negative exponent minus n. Then you have to split this as x to the power minus n by y to the power minus n. Once it is split, it is same as this, right? And then you will just interchange the numerator and the denominator. So these are the 3 concepts in the negative exponents. We have more related to the negative basis and negative exponent, which I am doing it as a part 2 in the next video. Hope you have understood about the negative exponents. We will talk more about the negative exponents in the part 2 video. If you find this video helpful, please subscribe to Math Easy channel and press the like button. Thanks for watching.